to... Not surprisingly, she is held in high esteem by colleagues across the country and around the world who look to the United States, as I said, and the Fed for leadership. Janet is committed to both sides of the Fed's dual mandate, and she understands the necessity of a stable financial system where we move ahead with the reforms that we've begun to protect consumers, to ensure that no institution is too big to fail, and to make sure that taxpayers are never again left holding the bag because of the mistakes of the reckless few. And at the same time, she's committed to increasing employment, and she understands the human costs when Americans can't find a job. She said before, these are not just statistics to me. The toll is simply terrible on the mental and physical health of workers, on their marriages, on their children. So Janet understands this, and America's workers and their families will have a champion in Janet Yellen. So Janet, I thank you for taking on this new assignment, and given the urgent economic challenges facing our nation, I urge the Senate to confirm Janet without delay. I am absolutely confident that she will be an exceptional chair of the Federal Reserve. I should add that she will be the first woman to lead the Fed in its 100-year history. And I know a lot of Americans, men and women, thank you for not only your example and your excellence, but also being a role model for a lot of folks out there. So it's been said that Janet found love at the Federal Reserve, literally. This is where she met her husband, George, a celebrated economist in his own right. And their son, Robert, is an economist as well, so you can imagine the conversation around the dinner table might be a little different than ours. In fact, I've been told their idea of a great family vacation is the beach with a suitcase full of economics books. But this is a family affair. We thank George and Robert for their support as Janet begins this journey. Again, I want to thank Ben Bernanke for the outstanding work that he's done, and obviously he will continue to help keep our economy moving forward during the remainder of his tenure here. So we'll probably have occasion for additional goodbyes, and I know that Janet is very much counting on him to give some good advice to her as she moves into the chairman's spot. But with this, I'd